We are Human Magnet. We are excited to be here. We are going to do a form called the deconstruction where you're going to see a relationship between a couple of people, and then the rest of the show is going to break that down, deconstruct it, and give you our take on what we're seeing with those people. So to help us get started, if you could just type into the chat some lyrics from a song. Doesn't have to be a full thing, just a little bit. So I'm seeing some suggestions coming in. Um, Summer's going fast, nights growing colder, children growing up, old friends growing older. So thank you for that inspiration. We present to you our show.
I'm just not ready to move on. I've just been enjoying the lake house.
I mean, what's not to like, Bentley? I mean, this place is spectacular. Look at this. Got a moose right here looking at us. A moose.
Great. Where are you going to find a moose these days outside of a lake house?
No, I mean, at home, we look out our window, we see traffic, we see pollution. Here we got a moose.
Dale, we're grad students and summer's fading fast. You know, next thing we know, I'm going to be back in the classroom. I just want to enjoy the moose and the lake.
Yeah, no, I mean,
my summer ale.
I hear you. That's summer ale. I mean, I got mine. I put a couple of maraschino cherries in there, a little grenadine. Not only makes it red, but it gives it a little tart taste. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I love taking your ideas because they're like an 8 out of 10. You're a smart guy. Making them just a little bit better. Just a little bit better.
One thing I hate is the mosquitoes.
I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Of course, everybody hates the mosquitoes. Here, I got a little DEET for you. A lot of people think DEET, because it's a chemical, but studies have shown it's safe and it works really effectively. So here, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good and it'll eat away plastic.
It smells like Brute cologne. It's the back of the throat.
Yeah. My grandfather used to wear Brute cologne. I used to visit him in Miami Beach. Man, that place, this was before it became all South Beachy. And man, you could tell something big was going to happen there when I would go visit him. I mean, it brings back memories. I'm gonna spray myself just to recapture some of that.
Yeah.
Oh, you want some more?
No, I feel like it's gonna kill whatever lands on me.
Yeah, but you know what? You're right. Let's I'm getting all caught up in the past. I'm worried about going to school. I got my thesis due this year. Yeah, I know. I don't even want to mention it. The polynomial simulation. But let's just focus on being here, drinking our drinks, hanging out with the moose.
Just 1 year older. Remember last year I felt like we were enjoying school a little more. Now it's like we're dreading to go back.
I mean, we're 1 year closer to being done, to being professors, to being on the tenure clock, to having to get married, to raising kids, to retiring.
Right. That's the goal, is tenure. Because then you can just say whatever you want. That's my goal in life. Just whatever I want, whenever I want.
pretend I'm Dr. Sinclair. Hey Bentley, how's the research going?
You know it if it was up your butt, Doctor. Whatever. See, I didn't even remember your name, Doctor.
I should take offense, Bentley, but you are such a distinguished student. I enjoyed your honest repartee.
Yeah,
Bentley, we can't do that now.
not till tenure.
No, I
No.
mean,
Now it's like, oh, Dr. Sinclair. I have
What can
everything
I
you've
get?
asked of me. Right.
Yeah, what can I do for you, Dr. Sinclair?
Mhm.
Oh, here's the leftover change, Dr. Sinclair. I
I
mean,
finished grading all of your students' exam papers.
can I tell you a secret?
Hell yeah.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad. But remember when Sinclair asked you to grade all those exam papers?
Yeah, last semester.
Yeah,
Right before I had to go home.
He
Yeah.
asked me first, and I said, you know what, I'll do it. But Bentley, he really wants to. He's told me that he wants to work on grading, and so I think you should ask him. I know it's kind of a jerk move, but we're out here in the cabin. I thought that I should be honest with you.
Well, I got to be honest. I don't mind because that's gives me all that more experience, and I'm just that much closer to tenure than you now, Dale. I'm this much closer to tenure than you.
We're technology thieves. We steal people's ideas.
We sure do. And I know you're thinking that's illegal, but you know what else it is? Fun.
Fun is I don't know what. I mean,
Yeah.
Remember that one idea? You know, put a whole bunch of routers and servers in a room and call it the cloud.
Oh, man. We made so much money off of that stupid idea.
I know.
You remember that? Remember when like they were like, "Oh, let's make keyboards and start them with A and like go in alphabetical order," and we were like, "You know what? Actually, let's come up with this different plan, and then it'll make people study keyboarding skills."
I
And
know.
and we're like, yeah, it's easier that way. They bought it.
Yeah, start with a Q.
Amazing.
Oh, to steal people's ideas, make them our own.
That's right. I am up here because when it is open mic night, I get to say whatever I want to say.
And when I hit the stage, I get to say whatever I want to say.
That's right. So if I want to say, I love pineapple on pizza, you suckers all have to listen.
And if I want to say pumpkin spice is the best spice and I use it year round, you have to listen to me.
Yep. Oh, feels good.
Feels great to say what I want to say.
You know what I really want to say? You know what I really want to say? I want to say the Crocs are comfortable as shit and we should be allowed to wear them outside.
That's right. That's right. And you know what I want to say? I want to say that forget your milk chocolate. Dark chocolate is the best.
Well said, friend. Well said. Oh, feels amazing.
Amazing.
Woo.
So what was that? You were talking about your research. I found it really interesting. Your hypothesis on the origination of gamma particles. Just can you repeat that a little bit for me, Bentley?
Yeah. I mean, let me break it out, Dale. Gamma particles. Boom. They're great. They come from the sun. They infiltrate your skin. Boom.
Yeah.
Your melanin blocks them, but if you're like the Incredible Hulk
Mm-hmm.
or Bruce Banner, like it's just good for you. And that's my thesis.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Good.
How do you spell melanin?
Google it.
Okay.
Look, that's the title of my thesis. Gamma rays good.
Gamma ray's good. Yeah. I think I'm doing something similar. Mine's gamma ray's great. That's gonna be my thesis. Gamma ray's great. So it's kind of like your thesis, but I take it to the next level.
But you don't really say it like the Hulk.
No, I just say it like a regular grad student, with academic type words. But yeah, you say it like the Hulk.
Well, I don't know. Dr. Sinclair's into the Marvel universe, so like I'm trying to win him over. Dale,
Oh,
I'm trying to get early tenure. Like,
no, I know. You've made it very clear that early tenure is really important to you, and I'm all on board for that.
yeah.
So
What are you trying to be, adjunct? Are you going to be adjunct your whole life?
no. I don't want to be, but I might. I mean,
I may step on you if.
I try my best to come up with ideas. As you know, I kind of have to borrow a little bit and take it to the next level, which I think it's okay, but some people frown on it in academia, and I know that's the case. So I have to walk.
Don't try to
carefully.
pretend you're not trying to get tenure. You wear that short sleeve shirt, that little red, whatever tie you got going on, just like Dr. Sinclair. Like I see through you. I see right gamma ray through.
Yes, welcome. This is the pre-Shark Tank idea area. So you had an interesting idea you mentioned about a new invention for cups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I would love to hear everything about that in great detail.
Yeah. So like it's a cup,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also half a bowl. I call it a bup.
Huh.
You can have cereal. Look, you can have cereal in it.
Huh.
You can have, a martini.
I like the way you think. Can you tell me a little more about that? Maybe your marketing strategy?
Oh, marketing is like 22-year-olds. Like, oh, you don't want to do a bunch of dishes and stuff?
Huh?
Just whatever you were having, martinis or whatever kind of mixed drinks you were having last night.
Sure.
Got a nice coating. You just rinse it, spray it out, and then it's ready.
I love that. Oh, you know what? I see here we're just a little bit too full on this episode. We're going to have to ask you to come back next time, okay?
You can lick the bup's easier to lick.
Yeah, you know what? Just for good measure, let me borrow that. Yeah.
Listen, I will get to your medical test results in a minute. I know you want to know the result of your cardiogram, but I believe that the Cubs need to trade their first baseman for several draft choices. Findlay is over the hill. he doesn't hit for power anymore, and therefore he's not an asset to the team.
But Doc, I've got to get back to work. I need my test results.
No, I understand that completely, and I will get to them. But, I go home, I've got little kids, they don't follow baseball. My wife doesn't like baseball. My neighbors don't like baseball. So I take advantage of the opportunity with a captive audience to talk about baseball. And you talk about getting back to work. You know who needs to get to work? The manager, Roberto Alazar. That guy is predictable. He doesn't use shifts. And I think he needs to spend more time working.
I agree, doctor. But I also need to spend time working. So can we wrap this up?
We can wrap it. Speaking of wrapping it up, let me tell you, a good corner on a present creates a crisp edge that is delightful to open. Those are some of my opinions. Again, I understand this is stressful for you. I don't want to feel like a monster keeping your results from you. But I go home and nobody wants to hear my opinions. I can see you're on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
And so I want to take advantage of this.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm waiting for the good news.
So I'll get your file down and just Last night, did you catch the rerun of the Friends reunion?
No.
I'm going to have to fail you, Donna. I mean, this was a simple assignment. What order on the typewriter should the letters be? And you're coming at me with QWERTYUIOP for the first row?
That's what it is.
This is a last second sloppy homework turn in. And I know it because no one in their right mind would put letters in that order.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that the
Matter
typing.
of fact, this is the last time, Donna. Here's detention. I want you to think about your letter ordering.
Really? Detention?
Yes.
Okay, how about this?
Have you or a loved one had an issue with a doctor where it took so long to hear your results that you got sicker and sicker? Well, come to Greenberg and Greenberg, where we will stand up for you when doctors talk just to hear themselves talk.
We don't talk just to hear ourselves talk.
Now,
I know
some of you doctors out there might be thinking, we don't talk just to hear ourselves talk.
No.
But unfortunately, some of your patients are suffering.
And we feel bad about that. But our loved ones don't want to hear us, and we have a need deep inside to share our thoughts, to share our opinions, and to open up ourselves. And they're the only people we have. And we feel terrible keeping news from them. Sometimes it's good news that's a great relief, and sometimes it's bad news and we get carried away. I'm sorry, I will be quiet now and listen to what you have to say.
Now, for you doctors who might be thinking, you think that it's really easy and we just talk too much because we want to, but we have things going on at home that maybe you don't know about. I have a separate number for you to call. Please look at the bottom of your screen for a therapist. Doctors, are you good?
Thank you.
Mm.
You, you sure you don't want any deep? I mean, they're not touching me at all.
Give me some already.
Okay.
Smells like Brute cologne.
Tag out, Steve. Are you enjoying your wine?
Yes.
Take a whiff.
Smells like Brute cologne.
Tag out, Craig. But ma'am, please, look, I've been working at this stupid kiosk at the mall for 5 weeks and no one will try this cologne. Please, just, can I spray it on your arm?
Smells like bug spray.
Damn it.
Yo, we're going to steal Facebook's algorithm. Who's with me?
What up? Let's do it. Oh, I'm sorry, was that loud?
That was unusually weird.
Yo, yo, yo! I heard we're gonna do some crime. I'm in.
Party!
What? I'm in too.
Yes! I gotta put on my party clothes to go do some crime.
Me too. Put on a little neon orange so everybody knows that Thaddeus is in the house.
Gonna wear my glow sticks.
Woo!
My Thief Connect is dead to me. You guys are awful.
We have been on that app for like a while, and thank you for connecting with us. We have been ready for some crime for about a year and a half.
Oh
Year
yeah.
and a half. That's us. We've been waiting for you.
No, see, criminals are supposed to be gritty and mean. We're thieves.
We're as mean as they come. Holla if you're mean.
All right.
I did not get tenure, Bentley. They said my ideas weren't original enough.
Dale, not only did I not get tenure, they don't want me to teach here. This is Cornell and they don't want me to teach here.
I mean, you needed tenure more than I did. I look good, you know. I'm still rocking the Sinclair look. But anytime you want to come over to my place, look out the window. I still live in our old apartment. Look at the traffic, and tell me what you really think.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm there, man.
I just sent the whole entire Cornell faculty a little goodbye message telling them,
I think it just came in.
yeah, I CC'd you, bro. Tell them what I really think.
You still think the original Hulk movie is the best of the Hulks?
Yeah, Ed Norton's the shit.
And that is our show.